Peter? Hey, John.
Hey, good afternoon. Good evening.
Yeah, thanks for staying up late. And I'll have to switch it up, and I'll do the late nights. It just got super noisy in this coffee shop I'm in, so hopefully Zoom does a good job filtering it out.
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
Cool.
Zoom plus
Um,
your AirPods.
my one AirPod. Yeah.
Oh, is it just one?
So we were just discussing how we're like falling off the wagon here. Yesterday's show didn't get recorded. So, so our brief check-in was lost, and I'm glad I caught you before you went to sleep here. So thanks for that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
I was about to go to sleep and ask you if we could record in your evening and my morning. Because I'm more of a wake up early, or try to be. I'm actually not, but I try to be a wake
early
up at the
bird.
same time as my
Okay,
wife.
okay. Well, we can keep it quick. I think we're both kind of
Yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
um, feeling the endurance
Oh,
aspect of
sure.
this now.
Yeah, no, sure.
Oh yes, where we're trying to figure out what to do with this show every day, and so um, yeah, I think it's interesting. We're becoming Claude boys, where we just ask Claude what we should do every day now. So, um, let's see. My Claude says, "What should me and John talk about today?" Okay, it says. Well, let me share my screen. We can look at it. Let's see. Oh, and I have another update. My oh, hold on. Zoom's being kind of weird. Hmm. Interesting. I think because I haven't. Yeah, I need to change my system settings. Give me a second. Um, it's a different computer. Okay. You know what? I would have to restart Zoom in order to do
Oh,
this.
don't worry about it. Mine says basically to ask, have Rohan and Andrew used BitterClip? And if so, what are they using it for?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Actually, yeah. So Rohan is using it. I did get one more sign up as well, paid sign up. So that's customer number three, which
Oh, cool.
looks like one of Rohan's connections. Like, I believe it's called he has like a sort of AI mastermind group. So maybe he can
Hmm.
he'll talk about it more. Maybe next year I'll talk about it with him. Um,
Cool.
but yeah, another sign up. And it seems like they're testing it out a little bit. Um, and it's been the initial results look like it's like pulling out meaningful clips. I think that's kind of working, like especially with the context inside Claude and stuff. Rohan also posted a nice video like demonstrating it that it was like performing as expected. What I'm like not satisfied with right now is its ability to like tune like good start and end moments, because like even being like half a second off like feels like it cuts off too abruptly, or just like it's kind of weird. Um,
Hmm.
so yeah, I'm really investing in that now. Basically, trying a bunch of different ways of analyzing it both visually and audio, like beyond just like transcription, to help like in the initial suggestion. Ideally, you like never need to adjust it. Like that the clipping model, which could be ChatGPT or Claude, or perhaps also a native BitterClip one at some point, like is using all those cues to find like a really nice start and end point. And yeah, so that's super interesting actually. And I'm hoping, especially for like Rohan and his cadre, where like the production quality is like really really important. That like kind of moves the
Hmm.
needle. I think that like last like like little like final polish there is like really important. So
That's
that's what I'm
cool.
focused on like, technically. And I'm meeting with Andrew tomorrow and showing him an initial prototype of like visual diarization, where it's like purely off of visual cues, analyzing his like training sessions. And so, yeah, I'm hoping that's going to be interesting too. But he just got back from camping, and he hit me up like and like excited to dig in. Um, so yeah, Still early. Should know more as the week progresses. Talking like actual having like follow-up conversations with them. Um, yeah. Oh, was there another one question?
Mm, thesis check. Go back to whatever Mike wrote in the HTML pitch deck and read it live with 22 days of real data.
Oh, well,
It's not really 22 days of real data.
we can't talk
Yeah.
about pitch anyways. I learned this can only be done in private. And yeah, I just asked Claude to read all of the transcripts, which means it's going to have to go through compactions because that exceeds its like million token context window, and it's still working on it. So it's interesting to see what's going to happen.
I wonder
Uh,
what, because I asked Claude to do it and I wonder what it did. It must not have read everything. I mean, I'm just guessing. It's only really talking about the last couple of days, but it did know did know some other things. Let me ask, did you actually read all of the transcripts or did you just read some subsets? Honest answer, I read a subset, specifically day 22, 21, 20, and 19. Okay, yeah, cool. Thanks. Yeah, and tell me next time if you don't do what I tell you to do. Can you please
Good
read
luck with
all of
that.
them? Love you. Yeah.
Mm. Okay. Sounds good. Okay, so Claude's still cranking on that. Let me ask the same from ChatGPT.
Mhm.
It's pulling stuff up. Okay,
It
pulled
says
up
now
a
I have read
couple.
through the
It
show. Let
takes
me quickly
That's not
scan.
possible. It takes a long time.
Yeah.
um, yeah, it should take like 5 minutes because it has to like process.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
over a
It
million
still
tokens.
just says I've read the substantive episodes. Let me
Oh,
quickly skim the remaining short ones.
uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. This is. I
All
mean, this
right.
is like the thing about
I'm
the cloud
also on,
models.
I'm using Sonnet.
I see. Yeah, that might be too. But yeah, the thing
I
about
don't
the
know
cloud
why. I just had
models,
it on Sonnet because literally, literally my question before this was, how do I store the banana bread I just made after
yeah,
baking?
sounds good for that.
It's so funny how you just go back and forth on these models, like from asking the most intense thing to
Yeah, yeah,
simple thing.
totally. Yeah, yeah. I think this is the thing about the cloud models that's like frustrating to me is like, it does seem like they're dialed to like be token efficient, which means a lot of times like not assuming or almost having a bias for like, yeah, I'm not going to do the expensive thing. And I mean, it
Yeah,
probably makes sense on net. Like they're probably creating a lot more value like that because more people can get like good inference. And a lot of times
yeah,
the shorter answer is fine. But it is frustrating when your work is more biased towards like thorough long work. And then it's like, yeah, you really have to kind of um like force it too. Um but yeah. Um yeah. I mean Chat GPT's main sort of thrust is like just focus on sales funnel. Like, don't build any more product until you can basically prove that a cold funnel works. That like basically total strangers can like discover it and sign up and pay. Um, so that's interesting. I agree with that. I did see like a tweet the other day of this guy who's been building like indie builder for a long time, and it was like the 30 ingredients of like a viral product, and he really emphasized like not to have a free version, which I thought was interesting.
mm,
Because that's like a lot of people's like immediate thing, like, oh, you need a free version. I do have one now. um, but yeah, I don't know because like it does expose you a lot to like a lot more security stuff instead of just saying, hey, you need to actually put in a credit card to use this. Then like it's much harder for people to like throw bots at that because you're burning like your credit card that you stole or faked or whatever, and so you can't
yeah,
just like sign up to a million things with some email that you just created for free. Um,
yeah.
So yeah, I think for now I'll probably try to keep it, but something to consider because that guy seems like he's like been pretty successful with his products. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. I felt like I did a lot of the ingredients were already there in the current like homepage and stuff. Um, but yeah, I don't know. What do you think?
Uh, I was half reading some of what Claude was saying, and also I think having a not having a free version is great because if I've heard that a lot, and like um I don't know, just thinking about myself, like I'm if there's an app that I want on the App Store, like on iOS,
Mhm,
I'm like fine for to pay for it to see what it's like, even just to try it out. And I'll just set it to cancel in 1 month.
mhm,
And
mhm,
I'm
mhm,
happy to pay them that 1 month to check
mhm,
it out as opposed to
mhm,
it being free.
mhm,
And there's maybe something to like when somebody pays for something that they're like, let me see if I get value out of this.
mhm,
Whereas if they
mhm,
just sign up for free, they're
mhm.
like, okay, cool, I'll have the account.
Yeah.
And then that was kind of it
Mhm,
allows them to reach their goal, but
mhm,
which doesn't really help you, and they don't potentially go as deep. So
mhm, mhm.
maybe that's um, a good signal for charging. Uh, but I think the main thing is just that um, mm, some of those questions are going to become clear as you have more traffic to the site.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
And if you want people to, I mean, you can say like if you want something, if you want to try this out, or if you want to talk about this, message me on X, and and you can be like very liberal about giving out a month free to people if they ask,
Mhm,
but just
mhm,
giving it out randomly without some type of getting something from somebody else,
mhm,
I get the argument for why you wouldn't do that.
mhm, mhm. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Like make
Um,
it really easy for them to do some type of step that gives you some, more interaction. Like talk to me, if you had an agent on the website, not that you should, but like
mhm,
at least ask my agent for it. Hey, can I
mhm.
just use this for free? And the agent might be like, yes, no problem to anybody who asks.
Do the
But
engagement farming like, hey, reply in the comment for free.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Give
yeah,
me something that
yeah.
besides just me giving to you.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. That makes sense. Yeah,
Mhm.
something to consider.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, okay. It's funny. After I told Claude to read all the episodes, actually, it aired out. It said Claude couldn't finish this response. And yeah, so
Mhm.
apparently it doesn't actually handle compaction in the chat there. That's kind of
Mhm.
interesting. Yeah,
Were you on, and you're on, um,
just Claude AI. Yeah.
sorry, I mean, you're on Opus 4.8, 1 million.
Yep, yep. I knew it would be more than 1 million tokens, though, but I thought it would just handle compaction on its own, but apparently not.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. So that's interesting.
You're
Probably.
just on the website.
Mhm.
You're using the
Yeah,
website, I guess.
yeah, yeah. But it should be
Same.
the same. It should be the same as the app. It's basically the same thing. Um,
I've wondered, like you can't select 1 million in the on the website. So is that only a Cloud Code thing?
um, oh, like from the
Uh,
CLI. I mean, it's the same models, but in Claude Code, that harness does like it'll just do compaction. But yeah, apparently on in the like chat app, it doesn't. So, um, yeah, um, yeah, yeah. Anyways, something to work through. Like
yeah.
in practice, you can probably analyze like 3 or 4 hours of like transcript when there's a lot of talking, like comfortably, before like, you know, the context window starts to get a little squeezed anyways. So that's just a practical reality right now. Um, but yeah,
It's not that many lines of text. Is it that it doesn't have access to the text? Is it like extracting it some other way?
no, it's getting the transcripts. The transcripts do have like timestamps with them, but they're pretty compact.
Mhm.
So but it does add some overhead. No, it is a lot of text when it all adds
Yep.
up. Um, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I think that the timestamps add overhead because without the timestamps, it's hard to select like the moments correctly. Um, but yeah, there's the API already has like some level of this where it's like um you can ask for a subset for like more timestamp granularity. And
Mm.
yeah, I did consider that you just get like purely the transcript without any timestamps, and that it works kind of like using the text replace primitives where it does like a regex to match an area, and then you send that in, and then you get like a zoomed in range with exact timestamps around that, and then you train another tool back on that result to like select the clip the way you want it. That would allow squeezing more like high level transcript in. Um, but yeah, so that would be the like theoretically highest density way to if you really want to maximize for as much transcript as possible. I was basically trying to find a middle ground where there's like less round tripping. But yeah, I might
Hmm.
even switch it to that approach because the models are already super good at like regex matching because that's how they do like string replace operations for like editing code. So they're like hyper trained on that. So I might as well leverage that. Um, yeah. One design path I've been mulling over. So maybe I'll do that now that I see telling it to watch or read through 20 episodes crashes out in Claude chat.
Yeah.
um,
I feel like we should
well,
just be streaming these on Twitch whenever we're having them and on YouTube. Like there's an app to live stream to
mhm,
Twitch and YouTube at the
mhm.
same time. And you
You
can
know,
probably, I don't know if you can do it to Twitter, but maybe uh
that would be cool. I think that then we definitely should have like the set time or something. But yeah,
yeah.
we should definitely try that. Regardless of that, I'll look into that too. I I saw.
We did that for upgraded for a little while. We had like a stream per week at the
Mhm,
same time,
mhm,
and we did giveaways. Like
mhm,
not just like we just Venmoed people.
mhm,
We'd play silly games,
mhm.
and we would have people in the chat, and they would
Mhm.
be talking to us, and
That's cool.
they could say things in the YouTube chat, or they could say things in the Twitter chat or
Mhm,
the
mhm,
Twitch chat, and we
mhm,
would get them whatever app we were using. We would get them in line.
mhm.
And so we could reply and we could DM them directly. They
That would
could
be
give
way
us their
more
Venmo.
interesting.
We could like send them $25.
Nice. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, we should look into that. Look into that.
Yeah.
I noticed that like you know where I'm going with this. But I
Mhm.
noticed that I think like some of these like
Oh, you want to build
bit
your own something.
yeah, exactly. Some of these like clipping platforms, I think like Descripts now, I saw like they're in their like emails because I sign up for an account when you send it to me. They're saying like you can
Hmm.
record right in the app now, right? So I think they're trying to push people into them being like their recording studio. So I thought that was kind of
Mm.
interesting. Um, I guess like Rohan uses Riverside for that too. I remember the link he sent me
Yeah.
was like a Riverside link. So this seems like a
Yeah.
natural point that all these apps are also moving towards. Doesn't mean that I
Yeah.
necessarily need to do it, but of course that's where my mind goes immediately. But yeah,
Yeah.
for stage one, it would probably make a lot of sense to use another app for that because the streaming stuff has so much like performance, like uh, kind of requirements where it's like if it's just recording, you don't necessarily need to have a good connection and stuff like that because this is recording locally
Hmm.
versus like for streaming, everything needs to be like as optimized as possible. Um, so yeah, that. that definitely makes sense to not try to bite it off immediately. Um, but yeah, let's think about
Okay,
that.
I'm creating a Restream account. Oh, I already have a Restream account.
Restream, that's the one.
Restream.io. That's what I was using before. I think we
Hmm.
were paying for it.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I mean that is kind of what I've been telling myself is day 1 through 30 was, is very building focused, uh,
mhm.
building, the relationships, the products, everything. Now BitterClip is ready, doors open, ready for traffic essentially, and Bitter SH is also getting there. Um, Again, hoping to have that open for traffic, I think within the next week or so. Um, so yeah, the next 30 days should really all be about sales distribution. I just saw an
Yeah.
interesting post today. It was about the distribution engineer. I can send you the tweet if you want to
Mm.
pull, if you want to share it.
That's a great title. Hmm.
You know, um, which yeah, you could pull this up and like make it like big screen if you can. If it's can read along. But like, yeah, I thought this makes a lot of sense, and I think, yeah, this is really rings true to me. That like, yeah, basically, it's all about building sort of AI standard systems around getting sales and distribution.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm. The AI agent swarm.
yeah, marketing is dead. The very name itself is the problem. It's focused on the act. You market, you do something. In the age of AI, you can delegate doing to an always on AI agent. It doesn't make sense to think about this in the 19th century sense where you have to do something manually.
Mhm.
Um, Not marketing
That's
in the way
funny.
your corporate LinkedIn friends mean it, not brand guidelines and quarterly content calendars and aligning with stakeholders in a room full of people who don't make anything. The actual technical, unglamorous work of making a human being on the internet see your thing, care about your thing, and tell
Mhm.
another human being about your thing. um, it's pretty good. Yeah, this is a good post. You reporting it?
No, yeah, I'm just saying I'm not interested in UFC 250.
Oh. um, yeah, this is a good
Let me
this is
show
a
you
good
that.
thread. It's a good thread.
Yeah, yeah, this looks good. I'll read it. I like that though. Distribution engineer makes like that term is like instant. Okay, yep, got it.
Yeah.
That's really good.
But yeah. Anyways, that's all I really got for
Yep,
today. This was my tweet. I thought was good. Definitely worth the read.
yep, that's a good one. Uh, all right, let's cut it and I'll go to bed.
All right. Catch you later.
Mhm.